The billionaire Chinese CEO was misunderstood in the meeting. Until the black kitchen helper revealed he spoke Chinese. In the high-stakes world of corporate deals, every word matters. But when a powerful Chinese billionaire CEO enters a crucial business meeting, no one can understand him. The tension in the room rises as the team struggles to comprehend his words, leading to confusion and frustration. Just as the situation seems to spiral out of control, a quiet figure, a black kitchen helper, steps forward, surprising everyone by speaking fluent Chinese. What happens next is something no one could have expected. The setting takes place in an upscale corporate boardroom filled with senior executives who are ready to close a multi-million-dollar deal with a new client. The CEO, Mr. Li, a wealthy and influential Chinese entrepreneur, is invited to the meeting to discuss the terms of the agreement. However, things quickly take a turn when it becomes apparent that the translator assigned to the meeting has misunderstood his words. The more Mr. Li tries to speak, the more confusion grows among the executives. Despite his efforts, no one appears to understand his business proposals fully. The executives begin to grow restless, and whispers spread throughout the room. Meeting is teetering on the edge of disaster. The tension builds as the leaders wonder if the opportunity will slip through their fingers until a voice breaks through the noise. The kitchen helper, a black man named Marcus, who had been silently observing the entire situation from the side of the room, steps forward. It's clear that he's not part of the meeting, but his demeanor commands attention. He tells the room that he understands Chinese and is able to help. At first, people are skeptical. Why would someone who isn't even part of the team offer help? The room goes quiet as Marcus, the kitchen helper, begins translating the CEO's words with ease. The executives, initially unsure of his qualifications, listen intently as the atmosphere shifts. They realize that Marcus has been quietly watching the entire situation unfold, and now he's saving the day. Mr. Li, still unsure of how to react, watches as his words are finally understood. What starts as a chaotic mess turns into a turning point for the team. Understanding flows, deals are finally negotiated, and the tension begins to dissipate. But the journey to this point hasn't been easy. As Marcus translates, the CEO's message becomes clear. What was once a missed opportunity is now a breakthrough moment. The boardroom executives, who were initially dismissive of Marcus, begin to recognize his value in that moment. However, the actual emotional weight of the moment comes when Marcus reveals more than just his ability to translate. He speaks with confidence, highlighting his experience and knowledge of the industry, far more than just being a kitchen helper. He discusses how he has often been underestimated due to his role in the company. Yet, he's far more than what his position suggests. The room begins to feel uneasy as the implications of their prior assumptions about Marcus come to light. The actual turning point comes when Marcus challenges the very foundation of the room's assumptions. The team, initially reluctant to listen to someone they deemed just a kitchen worker, now sees him as an integral part of the meeting. But Marcus's actions aren't just about saving the deal, they're about something much bigger. As the deal finalizes and the CEO nods in agreement, Marcus takes a moment to make a powerful statement. He reminds the executives how often people are disregarded based on their job titles, race, or perceived social status. He reveals how his role in the kitchen doesn't define who he is as a person, nor does his skin color or background limit his abilities. The room goes silent as Marcus drops his final words. I'm not just the kitchen helper. I'm a person who knows more than you think. Don't make the mistake of assuming you know someone's worth just because of where they stand. In this decisive moment, Marcus isn't just revealing the language barrier, he's exposing the prejudice that's ingrained in the minds of the very people who judged him. The executives, feeling the weight of his words, are left in stunned silence. As the story draws to a close, the meeting concludes successfully, and the deal is sealed. The CEO is impressed, not just with the agreement being finalized, but with Marcus's quiet yet powerful statement. Marcus, though, doesn't look for any praise. He steps out of the room knowing that his actions have spoken louder than any words ever could. The story ends with a lingering question. How often do we make assumptions about others based on what we see, rather than who they really are? The video prompts viewers to reflect on their own biases and how they, too, may have overlooked the actual value of those around them. The final takeaway is clear. Never underestimate someone based on their role, race, or appearance. The real value is always deeper than what meets the eye. The audience is left reflecting on how prejudices can shape the way people are treated, and how important it is to break free from these limiting perspectives. The powerful ending is a call for viewers to challenge their assumptions and to appreciate people for who they truly are, regardless of their external identity. It encourages engagement, asking viewers to share their own experiences with bias, and what steps they take to ensure they see people for who they really are, not just what they appear to be. How many times have we underestimated someone simply because we didn't think they fit into our view of what they should be?